Okay guys, so the third step in deseasonalising data is that now that we've got the proportions where we divide our values by the yearly average, we need to now get the average of those proportions for each season or each month. And that gives us a seasonal index. So what we're going to have is down the bottom of your table 2, there's a space at the bottom of each month, and that's for your seasonal index in that bottom row, and it's shaded in grey. So what we actually need to do is we need to average, or find a way to average the first proportion with the 13th proportion and the 25th proportion and the 37th and the 49th and the 61st. And as you can imagine, that could get quite annoying, because then you've got to go in and do it for the 2nd and the 20th and the 14th and the 26th and so on. We have discovered a much quicker way of doing this. And it takes one long formula, and then we can actually get the calculator to do the rest. Take it away, Miss Veal.
Okay, so as Ms. Schneider said, and as I attempted to highlight while she was doing that, basically what we're doing is finding the average of the 1st, the 13th, the 25th, so counting on by 12s each time.
So essentially our first month, right?
Yes. So the proportion for the first month in year 1 is 0.88083 blah blah blah, which is in cell D1. So I am going to add up cell D1 plus the value which is in cell D13, so D13, plus the value which is in cell D25, so I'm just adding on 12, and then 25 plus 12 is 37, so the value in cell D37, add on another 12 gives me 49, so D49, add on another 12 gives me 61, so D61, and I think I've run out of things to add up.
Yeah, because the next one's 73rd and we only have 72 data points.
And in fact, I'm trying to find 6, so let's just check. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 values that I've got.
Because I have 6, say, if we started in January, that would be 6 Januaries,
yeah, so that's
for 6 years.
Januaries. Of course, I'm looking for the average of that, so I'm going to divide that by 6. I don't reckon I need a decimal point because those values are already decimal, so when I find that, it's just going to give me a decimal answer. Now, you can imagine that if I then went to the next cell and had to type in D2 and D14 and blah, 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 that's going to be terribly annoying. So, being a lady of distinct laziness, I thought, I wonder if I do the data fill thing, whether that would work. And watch this. Here I am, I'm filling down, so I'm now finding for 12 months the average, the yearly average for those 12 months. And look at this.
So if you have a look down the bottom of that, sorry, I'm going to point there. All right, so here we actually have our formula and it's changed. D2, 14, 26, 38, 50, 62. Go to the next one.
These have all got a difference of 12. Okay, so that's looking at month 2 of the first year, month 2 of the second year, month 2 of the third year, month 2 of the third, fourth, fifth and the 6th year. Go down one more cell and bingo, look at that. It's 3, 15, 27. Oh, I'm feeling quite excited.
We're quite excited about this because I actually went and put all these formulas in by hand and I didn't try the downfill.
So these 12 numbers here are in fact the 12 numbers which would go along the bottom row of your second table.
Correct, your seasonal indices.
Indeed.
Great. The next video will tell you how to deseasonalise the data, or should we quickly do it now?
We shall find some DS values, but we might just pause there because I might have to do a little bit of thinking.
Okay.
So this is a thinking pause.